What's up, everybody, and welcome in to another edition of the Sit Down. As always, if you enjoy this video, please make sure you hit the like button and let me know what you think of the discussion in the comment section below. If you're watching this video live right now, make sure you say hello in the chat box to the right of the show. If you're new around here, you just haven't done it yet, you're living on a rock and seeing this video for the first time, I don't know what you're waiting for. Hit that subscribe button below now so you never miss another sit down video. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? We're here live on Election Day, November 8th, 2022. And I do believe I just made a mistake on that bottom little ticker. It is not November 8th. The Sammy Gravato interview is out. It is November 9th. Let me replace that. My apologies. There we go. New interview coming out tomorrow. Sammy the Bull Gravano exclusive interview with me. It is over 2 hours long, and we talked about everything, all sorts of stuff, including things you've never heard before. So make sure you check it out. The video is going to be out very early. I think I'm going to do 8 a.m. for the video. So make sure you check it out. It's important. I'm sure you're all going to enjoy it. Today, ladies and gentlemen, I want to get into something I don't normally do. I'm going to defend a friend on YouTube. And I try to stay out of this type of stuff. However, I felt it important to come on here and address a friend of mine who I got to know over the last year or so, and I consider him a friend at this point. And in my life, when you're friends with me and I'm friends with you, I defend you. And lately, I've heard some things about this individual, and I'm pretty sickened about it. I'm very unhappy about it. It's not right, and it's wrong. Okay, it's that simple. I understand that this YouTube stuff can be a bit dramatic at times. There are people that come on here and look for exclusive drama. They look to start problems with people. They look to create animosity between creators and fans. They look to create animosity between the former guys that were in that life. And there are a couple of guys that are in that life that are on here that do sow a lot of deceit between people. But there's one person that stays to himself. He doesn't go out and search for interviews. In fact, he's only really been featured on me and Tom LaVecchia's show, quite honestly, and maybe one or two others. It's our friend Frank Fiorellino. Recently, he's been attacked by certain channels and content creators. I shouldn't even call them creators. They're not content creators. They are people with cameras that turn them on and pretend they're content creators. They're not content creators. They have no business talking about this content and should stay out of it. That being said, this is not a personal attack. This is me sticking up for a friend. Regardless of what you think about Frank Fiorellino personally and the decisions he made in that life, there's something important you need to understand. They were his decisions, not yours. I know that there are grown adults on YouTube that have this holier than thou attitude because they didn't sit down with the government. Listen, the truth of the matter is, whether you agree or disagree with this decision, it was his decision and his decision only. I'm not really sure why the continued parade of trying to prove these people wrong is your goal. That's what makes me and all of you different. Most of you are just looking for drama. I'm looking to tell the history of the mafia. And all of these people have intimate looks into that life, ones that I don't have. And the drama and that kind of stuff is just created bullshit. In the end, really, my job is to tell you a story about someone connected to that world, connected to that life. And Frank Fiorellino doesn't search it out. Frank Fiorellino is not proud of who he is and what he did. He's not proud of the things that he committed. This is an individual that committed a murder. Everybody knows it. Frank doesn't even talk about it. You can tell he truly is sorry for his crimes. You can tell that really from the birth of Frank Fiorellino, he was involved with the mafia. It's that simple. Everybody in his family was in that life. And you have to think of it very simply. When you grow up and that's all you know, that's all you're ever going to be. And I don't understand why some people can't seem to understand that. Being a made member is what most of these people strive to be, but it is not the end all be all. There are plenty of people in the mafia that are perfectly fine with being an associate, making a ton of money, and having connections. The truth about Frank was everything he says he's incredibly contrite about. He doesn't hide the fact that he's an informant. He doesn't hide from the fact that he's a rat. Do I personally agree with it? I'm not going to say I do or I don't. I'm not in the decisions that he was in. I don't have to face the problems he has to face. But the truth is, he's a friend and someone that I respect, and we have a lot of great conversations. Frank's helped me, and I've helped Frank. And I hope down the road I can continue to help him do what he does and he can help me do what I do. That's what good people in content do. They build relationships with people. And Frank's someone that I will defend. There's a lot of things people don't talk about with Frank. And he's not going to come out and say, I was a part of the Giannini crew, but he was. He was one of the founding people of that group. One of the most depraved group of farm team people we have in the history of the Mafia. People like Vito Guzzo, Paul Ragusa, Ace Aiello, Fabio Bartolotta, Anthony Tabita, Joe O'Kane. These are incredibly dangerous individuals. Frank wasn't just running with a bunch of ragtag guys in a corner that thought they were mobsters. These guys were working for mobsters. The Colombo family, the Gambino family, the Bonanno family. Frank doesn't drive Vito Grimaldi around because he's a coffee boy. That's not how it works, man. I think there are way too many people that have no idea how that world works. Not saying I'm a professional either. But what I do is I listen. I understand. I don't care about what these people did. It's not my job to judge them. This is not a like or dislike contest. This is a YouTube channel where we inform people. That's the goal. This constant crusade about who ratted and who didn't, I don't give a fuck. It's not my job. My job is to tell the stories of these people. That's what we do here. And the thing about this whole thing is, without rats, none of you people would have any content. Notice none of these people want to talk about rats, yet every show they do is about rats. It's completely hypocritical. It's completely delusional. And I, for one, am going to step up. I'm going to step up for a friend, a guy that I respect and a guy that I don't agree with some of the decisions he made, but it's not my job to judge. That's his own life. It's just like if I meet somebody on the street and they don't agree with what I agree with, it's not that I don't like them. We just have different opinions. This is our problem, guys. We have way too much worry about what other people like and don't like. It's your life. Do what you want to do. But I will be damned if I allow someone to come on here and badmouth somebody, especially a guy that does not look for drama. He just stays in the shadows. He doesn't bother people that don't bother him. He doesn't start drama with people. He defends himself, but he doesn't start drama. He doesn't create shows about people. He doesn't completely surround his life with drama. His whole world does not revolve around creating drama. I haven't said hello to anybody, but I want to do that. I'm not going to be on here for too long, guys, but I want to be here anyway. Hey, Joey, how are you? Miss Can't Be Wrong, how you doing? Mob Entertainment Group, I appreciate it. Can't wait for it to drop. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. Yes, you are going to enjoy it. I appreciate that. Hey, Paul, how are you? Yes, he is. He's a good man. He's a good man. Absolutely. Absolutely. College basketball shows out of 4, like every other day. That'd be like hanging around the 81 and doing all the bitch work, but never becoming one. Yeah, I don't know what that means, guys. Lorraine, what's up? How you doing? Appreciate all you guys. Thanks for being here today. I appreciate it. Appreciate that, Victor. Thanks for jumping in. Hey, Sal, how are you? So, yeah, that was what I wanted to say today, guys. Not too long. I don't want to be on here forever, but I'm not enjoying what I'm seeing. I don't think it's right. I think it's important that we take these people's stories. I'm not telling you that everything you hear from these people you should take as gospel. It's important that you do your own research. But pretending you know about somebody and saying things that you say is fact that just isn't. Frank never claimed to be a made member of the mafia. Frank never claimed to be a big-time gangster. Frank knew some important people, though. I'll tell you that. Frank knew Joey Messino. He knew Jackie DeRoss. He knew Ali Boy Persco. He knew high-ups in the Bonanno family. So, did anyone ever come on and see Frank ever say, I was Vincent Gigante or Joe Bonanno? No. Frank just came on and told his story. And we're glad he did. We're glad a lot of these people come on and tell their story. It's that simple. Appreciate that, Lazy Eight. Thanks for being here, man. Really just defending a friend, a guy that's been on my show and a guy that has given some good content out there. And I don't like that people are talking about him. It's not right. Frank doesn't bother anybody. Um, But all right, guys, I'm going to wrap this thing up. I urge you, wherever you are in America, please go vote today. Whether you are Republican or Democrat or whatever, it really doesn't matter to me. I don't care. I just urge you to go vote. Your participation is important, especially in states like Pennsylvania and Georgia and places like that. So make sure you get out and make your vote heard. Make sure you get out and do your civic duty, and make sure you support the country. You can't complain about this stuff if you don't vote. Kind of defeats the purpose. So thank you for being here. Thank you for checking in. Hey, Rick, how are you? Nope, he just tells the truth, man. He tells what really happened. And I think for Frank, like he was looking, down the road to probably becoming a button man, but he was an associate. He was a young guy. He did all of his crimes in his teens and his 20s. Frank's a young dude, man. It's not like he's not 40 years old, still an associate. Wouldn't have been like that. So, all right, guys, I'm out of here. Check out my interview with Sammy the Bull Gravano. It is live tomorrow at 8 a.m. Please make sure you check it out. Make sure you show love. Make sure you watch it. I'm going to be putting out some clips as well. I'm really going to hit it hard with this. So I hope you guys like it. And I hope you support it. It would mean a lot to me. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.